We really need to have a hard conversation about the mental health crisis in this country. This man was so delusional due to the fake news media filling his head with lies on a daily basis. This man was brainwashed by the media, and he killed his entire family because they chose to lie on a daily basis. This man thought his world was over because Trump was elected president. Now we have 5 victims of the mainstream media's lies and propaganda. Like Trump said, he needs to pull their licenses, take them off TV, jailing and charging them for crimes against humanity with military tribunals. They need to be held accountable once and for all. I'd like to know if these people feel an ounce of guilt for this mass family annihilation. I'm so pissed. I don't even know this family. I probably don't agree with their politics, because clearly they got it from the fake news. But damn, this entire family was just wiped out. It's heartbreaking. This man thought this was the only way out. They have turned people into raving lunatics. People saying they're going to move out of the country. Women saying they're protesting by shaving their freaking hair off. Not having relationships with men anymore. Now actual mass murders. How much more will it take to make this a freaking crime? This is psychological warfare. We need to reopen the asylums because there seems to be no helping these people at this point. I've been telling my fiance now for a few years. They need help. People are now being murdered. The Democrats and the fake media have blood on their hands. I think I'm done ranting now, so here's the story. Daily Mail reported the dad, Anthony Nephew, who was 46 years old, was found dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound in Duluth, Minnesota, Thursday, November 7, 2024, 2 days after Trump won the election. Before killing himself, he killed his 45-year-old wife, Catherine Ramsland, his ex-partner, 47-year-old Aaron Abramson, and their 2 sons, a 7-year-old boy named Oliver and a 15-year-old boy named Jacob Nephew, all shot to death. 3 years before this, he spoke about the mental health crisis in the United States, warning that breakdowns lead to suicide or homicide before suicide. He was concerned about the prospect of a Trump-led government. In July, he said, "My mental health and the world can no longer peacefully coexist. And a lot of the reason is religion. I'm terrified of the religious zealots inflicting their misguided beliefs on me and my family. I have intrusive thoughts of being burned at the stake as a witch or crucified on a burning cross. Having people actually believe that I or my child are Satan or the Antichrist or whatever their favorite color of the boogeyman they are afraid of are this week." He had also accused Republicans of making it harder for women to leave domestic violence relationships. He wrote, "Gilead, here we come." Gilead is an apparent reference to The Handmaid's Tale, a dystopian republic which overthrew the United States and stripped away women's rights. He described himself in 2022 as a suicide survivor, and he wrote a column in the Duluth News Tribune about the importance of mental illness health care. Seems the media really did him in to finish his mission. He wrote, "Mental health in this country is stigmatized, ignored, or treated as a burden for the individual to bear alone, with little help and less understanding. Americans deny they have mental health struggles because they have to, because they're told to, or because they don't realize their mind is broken." Wow, it seems like he was talking about himself. Classic projection. Finally, the synapses overload and they suffer a breakdown. For most of us, that's the best end result. For millions of Americans, a breakdown leads to suicide or homicide before suicide. The Duluth Police Department said in a statement, "Our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims, families, and loved ones involved in this tragic event." So like I said earlier, the media needs to be held accountable for their words, driving this man to annihilate his entire family. We all see it. It's undeniable at this point.